Hey y'all, welcome back to Gigi's Lightworking Oracle. So y'all know I normally shuffle and deal the cards as they come out from spirit. But I actually dealt these without my camera going. And so this is why it's already laid out. So I do apologize, but spirit led me to record this message because I feel like it may be for someone out there. But we're going to start off with Tibetan sinking notes to help you get in a state of relaxation where you can tap into your heart center and not so much come from an ego sense. So whatever messages that are here, if they resonate with you, Spirit wants you to, take the, how can I say it? What am I looking for? Spirit, help me. Knowledge. Take the knowledge and let it become wisdom. And wisdom is simply the application of knowledge, right? So what Spirit is trying to get across to you all, make sure you send it through your heart center, your heart chakra first, okay? Nothing with the mind, the ego, okay? Ego is always going to want me, I, right? But when we come from the place of our hearts, it's unconditional. It's love, okay? Spirit, you want to tap into your intuition, okay? So I'm going to start off with some, just some soft notes. Take 3 deep breaths and let them out slowly. And I want you to focus on whatever it is that you're needing answers to or confirmation. This can be a message, a confirmation. I'm learning for me that tools of divination are often confirmations of what Spirit has already shown me or sent a message to me through another medium or psychic or light worker. And so often confirmations come out to me through my cards. So for many of you watching, just remember this may be a message, this may be, or a confirmation. So take it how it resonates. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So first off, I see the first card that came out was 33, which some of you right now could be the age of 33 or about to turn 33. You could have a master number of 33. All right. A life path number of 33. Or a life path number of 6, because 33 breaks down to a 6, which is talks about peace, harmony, partnerships, resolution, introspection. Now, the card that came out was chaos and conflict, y'all. Chaos and conflict, because this was the first card and it seemed like to be the past, followed with what the present, and then the future. So I'm kind of come from that aspect just because this also kind of resonates with me as well. Like I said, I'm starting to get more into the mode that when I do readings for myself, I'm part of the conscious collective. So I'm doing messages from spirit, their ancestors, spirit guides. From the aspect, I'm looking from the perspective of the conscious collective. And I include myself in there because we are one. There is no separation or division among God, right? Among his people. Okay, so for many of you all, I see you're moving out of a time of chaos and conflict. Whether there was chaos and conflict in your relationship, chaos or conflict in your family life, your work, or your finances, or your spiritual life. Maybe some of you have been battling internally. Even this could be mental chaos and conflict, internal chaos and conflict. This does not have to be external. Remember, these are energy. So when I talk about this, remember that everything is energy. All right. So, and this reading is timeless. So for whoever reads, if it's today, if it's 3 months, if it's a year, okay? When you find this message will be for you, okay? So take it how it resonates. But I see for many of you, you're leaving behind a time or a period of chaos and conflict, of hurt, of confusion, of doubt, of fear, anxiety, worry, suffering, financial woes, and you're learning how to step into your new life. Okay, number 39. You could be 39 years old. You could have a life path number 12. Okay. But you're getting ready to step right now. You're stepping into this new way of thinking, new way of living. Okay. New way of not being so rigid in your life. Okay. You're learning how to remain flexible. For many of you, this could be you've been on this journey for, 19 months, 19 weeks, 19 days. It doesn't matter. You could be 19. Okay. You could be into yoga. All right. You could be into earthing. When I see flexible and I see the earth, I see this is about grounding, about centering yourself, and also about remaining, being able to remain flexible in how you think and how you move. Like a spirit is saying some ideology or some belief systems or some way or line of thinking is causing you chaos and conflict, or a way of thinking or a behavior pattern or something that you were doing in the past was immobilizing you and keeping you stuck in these same type of conflict and chaotic situationships, right? Whether it's family, love life, finances, business, all right. But there was something in the past kept you stuck. And through this process, what Spirit has been trying to show you is that through this healing process, you're learning how a new way of thinking, a new way. You're shifting your perspective, and you're starting to look at things from a different viewpoint than what you once looked at things, right? So something happened in your life, that a tower moment. Chaos and conflict is also a tower card. You had a tower moment. Your entire life came down around your ears, right? Because something in your past was not built on a solid foundation, whether it was a relationship, whether it was a business contract, whether it was your finances. Something you were doing was creating. We are often the products. We're often the products of our own misery, because we get stuck in these mindsets and these behavioral patterns that cause us to continue to do things a same sort of way, right? And internal and externally, what happens is we continue to draw the same type of situation, the same type of people, the same type of circumstances, because we get stuck in this certain type of belief pattern about why things have to be this way, or certain toxic behaviors from the past. All right. For many of you, this is what you've been working on. This is what the spiritual journey all is about, is getting back to your truth, getting back to who you are before life threw you all of these, these punches, right? Back to when you were a child. For many of us, your chaos and conflict started when you were a child. Okay, it started in the womb. It started as soon as you crowned into this earth, the portal into this earth, right? So a lot of if you're watching this channel, a lot of your healing, for some of you, this is specific, your inner child needs to be healed, right? Or you have been working on healing the inner child because it was neglected. It wasn't nurtured. It wasn't given the proper things that it needed to grow and to feel loved and safe and secure. So when we talk about the root chakra, the first chakra, all right, we're talking about the connection to the earth, your survival instincts, that security, feeling secure, solid, you know, having a roof over your head, having a meal to eat, having clothes to wear, being able to pay your bills, being able to take care of your family. Okay. There are people know that if we can keep a population of folks stuck in this first root chakra where they can't even find security, well, we know they're not going to be able to climb to the second, the third, and the fourth because their first root chakra is so affected. And so we live through life playing out these same karmic cycles because we can't get past the basics. We can't, something is preventing us and blocking us from that. Okay, there's some lesson that needs to be learned. There's some healing that needs to take place, right? Well, that's what many of you have been doing. That's what on a subconscious level. Consciously, the things are changing and shifting in your life, right? Very fast. Something is happening and you're noticing it. You're noticing signs. You know, people are falling away, situationships, things are coming up that needs to be addressed. All right, you're releasing toxin. Your body is purging. Things that no longer serve you have been coming to the surface so that you can address. It's called shadow work. Going within and finding these behaviors, belief systems, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose, your higher soul, okay? Things that need to be released, okay? And today is the hunter's moon, full moon in Aries, right? And so this is about release. This moon is about releasing, okay, what no longer serves you. All right, releasing and letting go of energetic things, person, places, situationships, things and places, things that just no longer serve you. Okay, so there are many cord cutting mantras. If there is something or someone that you're still holding on to energetically that you need to release, okay, maybe you need to do a cord cutting ritual. Okay, and there are many out there. You have to find what works for you. Listen to your intuition when it comes to that. Okay, but moving on, for many of you who have been in this period of a spiritual awakening and you have been doing the work and you've been sitting back and you've been thinking and you've been introspecting, right? And you've been really reevaluating and things have been coming up, especially during this Mercury retrograde in Libra from October 18th, I believe, from September 26th or 28th through October 18th, we had Mercury retrograde in Libra, right, which deals with partnerships, relationships, how we deal with the self, all right? So this full moon in Aries is about finding your confidence, all right? Standing your ground, standing in your power, calling back your power, right? Because for many of you, you gave your power away to something or someone. All right. And so, or they're still holding on to you energetically. And so tonight is about letting go of energetic things that no longer help or serve you. When you let go and let God, things will unfold the way they're supposed to, the way God designed them to, the way your soul wrote it in the contract before you came here, right? So for many of us, I should say, since we are the collective, right? We're moving out of, I feel like Star Trek, Voyager, Borg Collective, not that Borg Collective. Well, yeah, when we talk about the conscious collective, we talk about, okay, I'm not going to get into that. Okay. But I kind of I think of the conscious collective, kind of like the Borg Collective. We are in some dimension and aspect, we all are, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, everything is there, right? And so that's what we're picking up on. That's what most of us light workers, medium, psychics, whatever you want to call us, whatever name you have for yourself, empaths, healers, shamans, medicine man, medicine worker, witches, warlocks, high priest, high priestess, okay, all walks of life. They're in every walk of life. There are chosen ones come to help raise and vibrate. This is far bigger than what people are showing you in the media. Okay, we are in a time of spiritual warfare. We are when they say the Bible talks about spiritual warfare, we literally fight daily, every day, 24/7. Okay. But anyways, moving back into this, okay, you just have, for many of you, you've been gifted with wisdom, okay? You've been given a gift of deeper knowing, or your intuition, your spirit. You're very connected to spirit. During this time, you've gained insight, clarity, and wisdom, all right, that's leading you into this serendipity lifestyle, this serendipity feeling, okay? Serendipity is, it's a way of, it's a feeling of complete joy, happiness, a time where just things make sense, where for a period of time, because you know, of course, there are cycles to everything, but you've been doing the work. And so you are now coming into a cycle where you're harvesting everything that you have sown, right? So serendipity is about enjoying and delighting in the fact that you have pushed past so much, you have overcome so much, you have healed so much. And now Spirit is telling you to take time out and to breathe, okay? To just breathe and just calm yourself and center yourself, okay? Center yourself. For many of you, spending time out in nature, I see a lot of blue in this. So I could be talking to Cancers, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have that in your sun, moon, rising, or Mercury. Okay. But for many of you, breath work is going to be very important during this time. Deep breathing, Kundalini breathing. Okay. So where you can push and move the energy up and down your chakras, that runs along the meridian of your nervous system, of your spine. Okay. So what you're doing is you're moving that chi, all right, that energy throughout these meridian fields, and you're finding balance, and you're healing and releasing things that no longer serve you spiritually. Because when you heal, when everything starts spiritually, everything energetically, right? So you have to heal things on a spiritual plane, because what then manifests in the physical, okay? So as you heal in the spiritual, you will begin to heal externally. And as you heal, so will your environment. Your environment, as you change, so does your environment. As your perspectives change, so does others' perspective, right? All right. So I see someone is about to get a message, some form of communication. Okay. I don't, it could be a love message, because right next to it says, come to the edge. Come to the edge is about being poised. You could be 36 years old. You could have a life path of 9, life path 10, 11, 15, 7, 3, life path 5. I said 10, I said 8. Okay. All right. Those life paths could pertain to you. Okay. Come to the edge is about getting ready to step into a new doorway. Okay. You are emerging, because right next to it is regeneration. Regeneration is about rebirth. For many of you, this could be for a Scorpio moon rising. You went through a transformation of some sort. You went through a regeneration of some sort. Whether it's spiritual, physical, mentally, or emotionally, you have went through a period of death, a spiritual death. And so now Spirit is saying, now that you're detoxing all of these patterns, thoughts, and behaviors, and situationships, and things that no longer serve you, well, now that I'm showing you what you need to release, now that you're restless, you can't sleep at night, you're having this anxiety, is because Spirit is bringing up things that you know that you need to release. So Spirit is like, now you got to clean it up. Now that you're aware of it, now you have to stop, because once something comes into your awareness, you are responsible for it, right? So the things that are coming up in you now, Spirit is asking you to clean it up, to release it, to let it go. And this path that you're on can make you can feel like an orphan. For many of you, you were in orphanages. You grew up in orphanages. You maybe have felt like an orphan because maybe you were what we call a black sheep, someone who not necessarily fits in with other people, with society standards and expectations. Or for many of you, this is about this message is for you because you've lost both parents. And I am truly sorry for that. Or you feel alone. All right. This journey that you're on, you have felt so lost and so alone, but Spirit is surrounding you with love. There is love. There is love. There is love. You have a community waiting. You have ancestors in the fold who are waiting to come forward to support you. But you have archangels. You have a spirit team who is fighting for you on your team. And they're trying to send you messages, okay? They're sending you messages, whether it's through synchronicities, whether it's through numbers, whether it's through songs, or you're just getting downloads, your ears are ringing, okay? They're sending you messages through your dreams, whatever it is, okay, all you have to do is you give your angels, give your spirit team permission to help you. You have to physically say, yes, ancestors, spirit team, help me. I need your help, okay? Give them permission, okay, to help you clean it up. If you don't know where to start, just say, I know, even if it sounds crazy to yourself, if you're watching this and you're just embarking on your spiritual journey because your life, you just went through a tower moment and you're looking for guidance, the first step to acknowledging the spirit realm to help you is saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I know this sounds crazy, but spirit, whoever's there to help me, I'm asking, I need your help. Show up, help me. Just reach out, and I promise you, they are waiting to help you, to assist you, but you have to be open-minded. You have to be open to accepting their help or the type of help. And yeah, you may be afraid when things start looking like coincidence. There is no coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Things, you'll start to understand more as you go through the process, okay? But you have a whole team waiting to help you on this journey. You just have to be open-minded enough to let them in. Let them into your heart, okay? For some of you, Spirit is asking you to go buy the book. For many, whatever that looks like, if there's something you are building, a project from the ground up, make sure you're doing your research, okay? Somebody, this also is somebody who's very traditional. I see also a message in the bottle could be from someone. And buy the book seems formal, right? Very structured or rigid a bit, right? But I kind of like, if you're getting ready to travel, because there's elephants here, which is about wisdom. There's a family here, okay? There's a father, mother, and a baby elephant. And there's a number 11, which can also talk about divine feminine, divine masculine. Your divine masculine or feminine, because remember, these are energies and they can be intertwined. The male can carry the physical male can carry the feminine energy, and the female can carry the masculine energy, or the male will carry the masculine energy and the female carry the feminine energy. It does not really matter. When we talk about souls, the exterior is just your avatar. Many people don't understand that people who are coming out are operating not from a physical standpoint. They're operating from a soul, from what they feel. Okay? So that's why I would say there is no separation. It does not matter what you look like externally. What matters is your soul, the soul. Okay? There's two parts to you. There's the human avatar, the body that we chose to come here in. All right, to reincarnate here, to experience these life lessons in, right? And then there's the soul aspect, and then we have our oversoul that's in a different dimension than what we live in, okay? There's only a small fraction of our soul that can be contained within this body. Our souls are as bright and is magnificent, it's huge. It can't fit in this one small vessel, okay? So the oversoul is in a different dimension, and that's where your Akashic records are, what we call the book of Revelation, right? At the end of life, when you move on from this plane to the next, you go before the council, all right? Or your life review board, and your life will be weighed, a feather in the heart, all right? To see which one is greater, all right? And what happens next is all about your belief system. But everyone goes before life review, all right? Everyone comes before the council at the end of their lifespan, and then you will be determined what happens from there, okay? Based on your belief system, okay? There is no wrong belief system. It is what you came here to learn. This is just a school of learning, school of lessons, so that consciousness may grow, okay? But back to what I was saying, this message in the bottle, I feel like some of you are about to get a message from your divine masculine or divine feminine, a love message of some sort. I don't know, because up here it says come to the edge, and there's a girl, she's got one foot out, and she's looking back, and she's got rose petals floating up to her, okay? So For some of you, I'm seeing take a chance. Take a chance. That's what I'm take a chance. Come to the edge and take a chance. This is someone who may have traditional backgrounds or may come from a traditional family, or may want something traditional with you, or whatever it is, or because it also can pertain to buy the book, clean it up, something that you need to fix, whether it's your finances, whether it's a project. Spirit is asking you to literally do more research on what it is that you're trying to do before you take off. All right. By the book means something has already been laid out, already has a plan. Somebody has already figured out how to do it. Right. And so Spirit is saying, okay, some things you don't have to do by yourself. You have assistance. All right. There are plenty of research. There's a lot of resources out there for you to be able to do something without having to feel like you're by yourself. Okay. Your spirit team is waiting for you. There are so many books out there. There's so much information on YouTube. You just have to have that spirit of discernment, right? So now we're in, after the clean it up, like this cycle of regeneration, you're cleaning and you're purging and you're detoxing, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or socially. All right. Remember, our social environment affects us too. All right. For some of you, you're being asked to, in this period of you feeling like an orphan, of feeling alone, this hermit mode. Many of you are in this hermit mode is because Spirit is trying to get your attention. The catalyst that had to happen in your life to shake your life up, to get your attention, it has been divinely orchestrated. Okay. You picked certain people and places and things and circumstances to come into your life. All right. To help wake you up on this spiritual journey. All right. We all have free will. Yes. That is what God gave us. Free will to be able to choose whether or not we want to follow the temple path. Right. The temple path is not easy. For some, that they are called to walk alone. And for some, Spirit is bringing you into union because you have a mission, right? You have a mission together. And when two healed people come together, anyone that they interact with in turn will start, I believe, to in some aspect their own healing journey, their own spiritual awakening to their true selves, to their own truth. And everyone's truth is different. So that's what we all must respect and understand. All right. That at a soul level, we all learn and grow through different paths, and it's okay. Okay. It's okay. All right. For some of you in this hermit mode and being orphaned and being alone and being isolated, you are learning how to live in the here and now, right? You're learning how to be present in the moment. You're learning how to find joy and peace and acceptance in the moment. You're learning how to find radical acceptance of yourself. You're stripping away all of the lies that you have been hiding yourself in. Okay. For many of us, the lies have been our experiences and our traumas and things that we no longer identify with, or we shouldn't be identifying with. But because our past has such a strong hold on us, we in turn, sometimes we're like, this is who I am. That, this just is who I am. Because we fear the work that it's going to take in order to get to that place of feeling safe, secure, and whole. We fear change. We're humans, okay? We fear change. But understand that the moment that you say you're ready to heal, the moment that you want to let your past go and not let it define you, the moment that you get tired of banging your head against the wall, going through the same thing over and over and over again, and running into the same dog women, dog men, over and over again, and doing some of the same things repeatedly, all right, that's not working for you. The moment that you decide that you don't want that no more, all you got to do is reach out to Spirit and say, there's got to be a better way. I'm ready to heal. Show me, and Spirit will. And for me, numbers, synchronicity, confirmations, Okay, ask spirit directly, reasonably, like, I need a confirmation. Spirit, this is our God, whoever, whatever your belief system is, okay? Ask God to show you confirmations, to send you people, to show up. God literally gives us miracles every single day, y'all. Every day. Every day. He shows up and show out in magnificent ways. We just got to be willing to shift our perspective from the materialistic world and shift to the spiritual aspect, the energetic fields, and become aware. Self-awareness is key in the healing process. The more you become self-aware, the more, okay, that you can progress through life. You can start, what am I trying to say? When you heal, then you in turn can show another person how they can heal. All right. I can't heal you. You have to heal you. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. Okay. I have tools that allow me to show you where you need healing. I have tools that will assist you in the process of healing, but I can't do the healing for you. You have to want to heal. You have to go through the pain. You have to face the karma. All right? You have to strip away everything that no longer serves your higher self. And you have to be able to let it go. And it's not easy. It's not easy. And just remember, it's not an overnight process. You're going to have many times where you're going to die spiritually. The dark night of the soul. Okay. And you're going to feel like you're crazy. A spiritual awakening is not easy. That's why they say many are called and few are chosen, because the process is hard. You literally give up everything. You're giving up everything to trust in God to lead you where you're supposed to go. That is what it means to have faith of a mustard seed. Yes? And for many of you, this path that you have been on, all right, you're about to be blessed. I just want to show you all that because that was at the bottom of the deck after I flipped this last card, there and now, be in the present moment. Blessed. You are highly favored and blessed by the spiritual world because of the work that you are doing, that you have been doing, that you are doing. Many are about to be blessed, okay? And y'all, that's it. I think I'm going to end this reading here. I'm not going to pull any more cards because I think this is what was needed for this moment, okay? But I will be posting. I'm going to be trying to post daily, okay? I love y'all. Love and light. Till next time.